Okay, so literally I have several fishing boxes loaded with lures and gear, and I have numerous poles, etc., etc. Probably a couple $1,000s worth of fishing gear. But you don't have to go all out like that to enjoy fishing and get started. All it takes is a couple simple little things, and let me go over this real quick, how a common man can spend a couple bucks, under $100 I would say, and really get a lot out of fishing. Personally, I think you can get a lot out of a standard rod and reel out of Joe Anyplace Market that sells rod and reels and have success fishing. Now this is a standard Shakespeare. It's an ugly stick. Of course I bought the ultralight because I like using less gear than is needed. So in other words, if I'm going after medium fish, I use an ultralight rod and reel because that's just the way I fish. I like to have a little challenge. But anyway, got the ugly stick with the reel. It's a $30 purchase, $29.99. But to better yourself, I would say purchase the ugly stick by itself. It's a $20 purchase, $19.99, and skip the reel. Go to your local sports store, trade out that reel, and you can find a $29.99 or $30 reel, ultralight, that's going to fit it, and it's going to be a much better reel. Okay? The deal is with these reels is the standard reel you're going to get in your combo pack at Joe Any Store is only going to have one ball bearing. Also, the action on the bail is going to be a little less adequate. Now this one, you can see it doesn't always operate right. That can be fixed. You simply take a screwdriver and adjust the tension on the bail, which I can do here. A couple turns on both sides. That's going to make the action on the bail much smoother. As you can see, it's much crisper and smoother, much better. I can adjust a little more. That was just a quick fix. And of course it comes with the standard monofilament. Standard ugly stick. It's going to give you a nice strong rod. It's going to give you nice sensitivity from this fiberglass tip. Put a nicer reel on it, and you got, for $50, you got a really nice, the next setup. Inexpensive upgrade that I do to upgrade my rod and reel combination and my fishing experience is to go with braided line rather than the standard monofilament. Now the advantage of braided line is that it gives you strength. Alright, it has 4-pound thickness in diameter, but it gives you 15-pound test strength. The other advantage is that your standard monofilament, although it's less expensive, it's also less strong, and it also tends to retain the shape of the reel, and it's more apt to get knotted on you. So that's an upgrade that's going to give you more pleasurable experience in fishing, and it's also going to enable you to fish in spots with a light rod and reel combination with stronger lines, so that if you're in an area with weeds and stumps or a huge fish, you're less likely to lose your lure and you're more likely to get that fish. See, I got this reel lined up with my braided line, and I'll set my drag using a weight. What I want is whatever my pound test is, I want 1/3 of that weight to be my drag setting. So if this is 15-pound test, I want it set at 5 pounds. And this nice setup is very sensitive, so I'll be able to get a very exact weight setup. It's going to profit me well when pulling in fish that are overweight, or fish that are going to really snap on that line. So instead of carting around those big old giant plastic boxes with 1,000 lures in them, I found these nice soft packs with the shoulder strap. Really convenient. Gives you the opportunity to take it in the kayak or to carry it around on your person very comfortably, and without all that extra weight. You got room for a little cooler or something else to take if you're using live bait and you want to carry a lunch. But what I like about this is it gives me options. Okay? Inside the pack, it comes with 2 cases with which you're going to carry your lures. So you can set up for whatever type of fishing you're doing for the day. Alright, your different lures, sinkers, bobbers, etc. Whatever your setups are for the day, the type of fish you're doing, you set these containers up, put them in there, and you're almost ready to go. Now another day comes along, different type of fish, swap them out, you swap these in. So you're not carrying around a big giant box with all kinds of options. You're just taking your options for the day. But this also comes with a variety of little side pouches and plenty of room inside to carry other things. Now I always set all my packs up for the 3-item survival kit. Here I have a boiling container, got some comfort items, drink mixes, sugar, bouillon, tea, got fire making equipment. I have a waterproof container and it's got matches and a striker, nail clippers, very important to have with fishing or survival. More fishing stuff. I got a mixed variety that's going to cover all types of fishing, whether it's hook and bobber. I've got my hook and leader, I've got metal leaders, I've got my weedless hooks, different sizes, lures, my plastic lures, more weedless hooks, worm rigs, got a filleting knife. Now you just take a little mixed variety. It's not going to cost you a whole lot, but a little mixed variety of things so you can do different types of fishing for different types of fish, different areas, and different weights. And it doesn't cost you a whole lot. All this gear all together, probably $100. Alright, also I have a little pouch that's waterproof. I could put my cell phone or my wallet in there, protect it from getting wet. A rag, stringer. In here I have a little first aid kit, first aid items like alcohol wipes, Advil, there's some tea bags, tinfoil, matches. Let's see, got a large garbage bag inside of a bag. That's going to get me out of the rain in an emergency. Over here, that's what I got. It's an empty container. I usually use these to carry hooks and split shots and things like that in. Or I could throw worms in there or some other kind of bait. Little fire kit, candles, aluminum foil, lighter, and a butterfly knife. I mean, the options are endless. A little pack like this, you can carry all kinds of things. But the main thing is, for a little bit of money, you can get your fishing pole, some fishing gear, and you're ready to go. You can fish for a lot of different things, and as you upgrade, like I said, get these containers and set them up for different types of fishing, better lures as you go, better gear. You don't need to spend a lot of money to get out there and start enjoying fishing. And you don't have to carry around a big, giant, lunky plastic thing like this. You know, this big, giant thing with all kinds of stuff that you don't want to carry around with you. Especially if someone that goes on foot or in a kayak. It's so convenient. Just get a little pack. Get some good braided wire. Get you a nice rod and reel combo that doesn't cost a whole lot. You get out there and fish and enjoy yourself. It's a world of difference from bearing all this weight and aggravation of a bunch of expensive gear. Trust me, I've been fishing all my life, and the more I fish, the more I realize make it simple and make it count.